stars, it's your girl Zara, aka EfikZara, and I'm back with another video. Now I know you guys saw the thumbnail and you saw the title and you're like, how is she finna do this on extremely kinky hair? Well, we're about to find out. I know you're probably wondering why I still have this on my head. That's because I want my hair to set really well. That's number one. And number two, I feel like you guys need to watch the whole video in order to see the results and exactly how I get this hair on and popping. So let's get right into it. But before we do, I want to remind you to do a few very simple things I always remind you to do. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like videos like this. It lets YouTube know that you enjoy my content and it keeps me motivated to produce great content for you all. Please be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think my hair is about to look like. I mean, you saw the thumbnail, so I guess you kind of know. But let me know what you think it's about to look like. Be sure to share this video with all of your friends and your loved ones. And last but certainly never least, be sure to subscribe if you're not already and turn those notifications on so you know every time I post a new video. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. Let's get right into the video.
If you're not already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at EfikZara, EfikZara. I post a lot of my photography there and of course behind the scenes on how I get my iconic imagery. Be sure to also follow me on Twitter at EfikZara so you can chat to me and ask me all the questions your heart desires. I try to answer my DMs as much as possible and any tweets I reply to, so that's the best place to reach me.
So we're gonna make this pretty quick today. I'm gonna show you guys how to get your super kinky type 4A, 4B, 4C hair to be extremely sleek. Now my hair is really kinky. So this is what I do to get it to be super sleek. First things first, what are you gonna need to do this? Now, as you can see, my hair looks kind of crusty and it's pretty dry. So I need a few extra things in order to get this on and popping. If your hair is freshly washed, you're only going to need a few of the things on this list. However, if your hair is old and stale like mine is in this video or was prior to all of this, then you're definitely gonna need all of the things on the list. First things first, you're going to need water with a bit of tea tree. Now the reason why I put tea tree inside is because I'm also going to spray this water on my scalp to add some moisture directly to my scalp. And the tea tree ensures that there's no like fungus or bacteria festering and growing on your scalp. The next thing you'll need is some hair bands. And this is primarily to form the bun. You can also use them to section your hair. The next thing you'll need is some butterfly clips. Now, this is great for keeping your hair in sections and streamlining the entire process. You're also going to need two types of gel. Now, my gel of choice is Gorilla Snot. I use the yellow one and the purple one. They both have a hold of 10, but I use them for different reasons, and you guys will see exactly why that is in this video. The next thing you're going to need is some leave-in conditioner. Now again, if your hair is super crusty and dirty and nasty and dry like mine, you'll definitely need to add some leave-in conditioner after you give it a nice little spritz of water so that it stays really moisturized throughout the duration of this style. You'll also need some Baobab, which I got from Havilico, shout out to them, and that's going to seal in the moisture after you've applied your water and your leave-in conditioner. Last but certainly not least, you're going to need some shea butter to keep those very thirsty ends extremely sealed and moisturized. You'll also need two types of brushes. You'll need a bristle brush, preferably one with two sides, a soft side and then a hard and tough side. And you'll need a tangle teaser brush. Now, both of these brushes are going to aid in smoothing the hair. The tangle teasing brush in particular is also going to help you detangle your roots and any part of your hair that's going to be gelled down. If your hair is really dirty and nasty and tangled like mine is, you're definitely going to need that as a part of this process. You will also need a comb. Now, I use my Afro pick to part my hair. That's the only thing we're using a comb for. A very important part of this entire process is the scarf. Now, as you can see, I'm using a cotton scarf. Most times it's advised that you keep cotton far away from your natural hair. But in this particular instance, I'm using a cotton scarf to help my hair dry a bit faster. This is gonna absorb any excess moisture so that my hair is super sleek and nothing is finna get it out of place. So now that we're all through with what you're going to need, let's get right into the process. Now again, as you can see, my hair is like super crusty and nasty and dry. And you guys, my twists are just looking lifeless and very thirsty. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking them down gradually. Now I'm not going to take down all of my hair at once. That's just too much stress. You can see me taking out the back and putting the front in a little tiny bun, like a ninja bun. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm separating my hair into two major sections and I'm taking down the twist in the back of my head. Now following that, what I do is I spray my hair with my tea tree and my water mixture just very generously. And don't forget, if you are low porosity like I am, make sure that you're using pretty hot water, not like scalding hot, not like water you're finna use to make some tea, but water that is more than warm, less than very hot. So I use that to ensure that my cuticles open up a bit. That way when I apply my leave-in, which you see me doing now, it actually absorbs into my hair. Following the application of my leave-in, I actually brush my hair a little bit, primarily at the roots, especially since I'm at the base of my head. Now it's pretty much only my roots that are going to be inside this bun at the very base of my head, so you can see me just brushing them very gently and separating them with my Tangle Teezer brush. I also apply oil to my hair to seal in the moisture that I've just added. Now, following the smoothing of my roots, the application of my leave-in and my moisture, you see me just very gently putting my hair in a nice sleek ponytail. Now, if you all notice, I haven't applied any gel yet. That's because this part, I mean, for me, it's the least kinky part of my head. That's number one. Number two, you really don't need gel at the base of your neck because it's going to be at the bottom anyway, and the gel from other sections is probably gonna help lay it down. Now I know my hair is like super thick and I'm sure you guys are already like, dang, how long is this about to take? I'm not going to lie, it took quite some time and I actually have quite a few things to do today. So I was a little bit like, oh my gosh, it's taking way longer than I anticipated, but the end result is really, really worth it. So no, I'm just letting you know now, if you have very thick, very kinky hair, this is probably going to take a bit longer than your thinner haired counterparts. So my ponytail is good and ready, it's good and fresh. And the next thing I'm doing is taking out more sections of my hair and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to apply my water, I'm going to apply my leave-in, I'm going to apply my oil and gently, very gently brush the roots. Now, since we're getting into the real dense forest, I'm actually going to begin using my gel. Now, the gel I used on this particular section is the yellow Gorilla Snot gel. Now, the consistency of this gel is actually a lot like snot. I'm not even gonna lie. It's really sticky, it's really gooey, but however they made it, it gets the job done and it does not make my hair feel dry or stripped of any type of moisture. It's incredible and definitely my favorite gel. In fact, if you guys want to see all the products I use in this video, as well as my other favorite products, I'm going to link my Amazon store down below so you can go and purchase them for yourself in just one very neat and organized space. Anyway, I'm using that gel on my hair and I'm being extremely liberal. Now, like I said, guys, my hair is really kinky. My hair is really dense. I'm not one of these 3C girls who's finna use like a dime size amount of gel and my entire head is like slick to Jesus. No, it doesn't work like that for me. So I'm using like a bucket of gel. I'm kidding, not a bucket, like maybe a $50 size of gel, and I'm applying it to my hair very generously. I might even use up to 2 or 3 $50 sizes depending on how large the section is, but that's what I'm doing, and I'm making sure I'm smoothing it very, very well with my brush. So I just go through and do this with pretty much all of my sections. And as I'm going along, I'm making sure to add each new section of hair to my existing ponytail. This is going to ensure that, you know, it's really nice and sleek. Now that we've finished this part of my hair, you guys can see that it's time for me to really begin taking down the top portion of my head. You guys can also see that I left down my 2 little side tendrils. Because the last section of my hair is already extremely full, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new ponytail with all the hair in the upper half of my head. This is going to ensure that the back stays super duper sleek and is not disturbed as it's trying to set. The added ponytail will also add more tension to the back so that the whole hairstyle is just a lot sleeker, period. As you can see, I'm going through the same old motions, but this time I'm spraying my hair, moisturizing and adding oil. and then I'm parting my hair. Now, I'm a middle part type of gal. I really love my middle part. I feel like it suits the way my face looks. All of that aside though, that's what I'm doing. I'm just very gently parting my hair, and we're bringing out my trusty wusty afro pick, which is pretty much always in my office drawer, and we're just, yeah, parting my hair. Finish parting my hair, I put up one section of my hair so it's nice and out of the way, and then I separate one of the sides into even more sections so I can begin the same process over again. Now my hair it's not really drying like quickly or whatever, but I want it to be fairly damp, so I'm applying more water. I'm still applying more leave-in because I mean the previous application was a bit haphazard so I could part my hair. And I'm applying oil, then I'm applying the gel. Now, of course, these are the same steps, but you guys are seeing that I'm adding a lot more gel simply because there's a lot more of my hair that's going to be inside our little ponytail. So I'm going along. I'm probably gonna just let you guys watch this and be giving you some voiceover. Maybe we'll have Z Slaywin come in and chat a little bit. But enjoy the process once more. I'm going to now walk you guys through the final stages. Now, as you can see, the scarf is still on my head, and for this final part, I'm going to leave it on my head. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to define my little side tendrils. What I do is I just spray them fairly liberally with water, and then I add my leave-in, of course, and then I add my gel. Here, I actually use the purple gel because it's not as strong of a hold, and I don't need my little tendrils to be too weighed down by gel. I just want them to be defined so I can, you know, go outside and be feeling myself, whatever. So following that, I'm just going to allow them to set, and I'm now going to form my bun. Now, I'm the queen of using bun formers. I really like the shape of donut buns generally, and I don't like the stress of having to make them myself. So I just use a bun former. I think I need a bigger one because at this point my hair is much too long for the bun former. I appreciate the bun former because it's a lot less manipulation, at least in my humble opinion. I could be wrong. I might try forming a bun with my natural hair and see, like, you know, what kinds of buns I come up with. If you guys want to see that on Instagram, let me know, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at EfikZara. Twitter too, at EfikZara, especially if you guys want to hear me talk about more stuff. Yeah, let me know if you want to see other types of buns with my natural hair and without the bun former. I digress, low-key. So tangent aside, I'm just taking my bun former. My twists are actually still kind of crusty, especially my ends. So I'm just going to spritz them with a bit of water. I'm going to take my leave-in, which is a twist with butter, and then I'm going to apply my shea butter to make sure that my ends are super hydrated, especially because I'm going to be putting my hair away like this for at least 3 to 4 days. Following that, I put my hair through the bun former. I gently remove the twist from my hair, and I very gently put my hair around the bun. Now this step is pretty easy. I just make sure there are no gaps or anything like that. I like my donut buns to be full, so I'm definitely going to pull my hair a bit and use my fingers to add a bit of volume. Super simple, super easy. You guys can see me doing that right now. Of course, I'm doing this after I've placed my hairband over top of my hair and the bun former. Again, I'm using the ouchless hairband and I'm only putting it over one time. So that's actually pretty funny. Let's do a quick recap on the hairbands, you guys. Now the first section of hair, I wrapped my hairband, the same hairband, around 3 times. The second large section that like encompasses all of my hair, I wrapped it around only 2 times. And the bun former, I'm wrapping it around only 1 time. So that's a great way to remember exactly how you could approach doing your buns. It'll make for a really sleek base and then a super full bun. So now that we're all finished, I'm going to show you guys what my hair looks like as we're taking down the scarf. But I'm not going to do that right this second. I'm going to just let you guys watch and we'll talk later. So this is the moment you've been waiting for. Let's get some of those fine girl shots of this super sleek hairstyle. So everyone, that's the entire video. This is the finished product and this is what my hair is looking like. As you can see, it's extremely sleek. I hope you found this method helpful. I hope that you guys give it a shot. If you do, be sure to put your pictures on Instagram and tag me at EfikZara, EfikZara, so that I can see your posts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super appreciative to have you join me on this journey. It's really an honor having you guys watch what I decide to put on the internet. Of course, before you all go, be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think of this hair. Give this video a big thumbs up. Be sure to share this with your friends and your loved ones. And last but definitely never least, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know every time I post a new video. Whew, sorry guys, I know I'm probably looking kind of lackluster, but it's because I just did a photo shoot with myself. If you guys want to see the photos, I'll probably post like 1 or 2 right here, but you guys can check them out on my Instagram. Gosh, this part is like so snatched, like it's actually crazy. Anyway, y'all, before I ramble on and on and on, that's everything. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much and God bless you guys.